Infancy to adolescents, from prenatal care to safe motherhood, we discuss it all. Maternal health, vaccinations, infant nutrition, preventive care, mental, physical, and emotional wellness of both the mother and baby. We talk about what truly matters here. Tune in to Sunny 88.7 FM and also on Sunny TV every Friday morning from 9:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. Also, a repeat broadcast on Saturday morning from 9:30 as we bring to you the Cradle to Crayon show. Join me and my team of doctors and health experts as we answer your questions, give you expert advice, clear all myths, and also share real solutions. Remember that informed parents raise healthy children, and healthy children build a stronger future. See you. From infancy to adolescence, from prenatal care to safe motherhood, we discuss it all. Maternal health, vaccinations, infant nutrition, preventive care, mental, physical, and emotional wellness of both the mother and baby. We talk about what truly matters here. Tune in to Sunny 88.7 FM and also on Sunny TV every Friday morning from 9:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. Also, a repeat broadcast on Saturday morning from 9:30 as we bring to you the Cradle to Crayon show. Join me and my team of doctors and health experts as we answer your questions, give you expert advice, clear all myths, and also share real solutions. Remember that informed parents raise healthy children, and healthy children build a stronger future. See you. Excited, we say happy Father's Day to every father listening in, and welcome to a Cradle's Korean show right on Sunny 88.7 FM. The live across the world on www.sunnygh.com. Very much interactive as you do every time. Send us a WhatsApp message. You are live on Facebook, Cradle to Korean Facebook page, Sunny FM, and also Sunny TV Facebook page. We are live there. Let's have an amazing time. We say thank you to our sponsor, Back Specialist Hospital and Fertility Center. Now, for generations, society has always created some expectations and stereotypes about fathers. Fathers have been put in a box that they are very strict when it comes to discipline. As a father, you have to call, and then all that they do is to provide financially, leave the rest for mothers. But are these stereotypes still true about our modern day fathers? That's when I have here two fathers, two modern day amazing fathers who want to talk about breaking stereotypes
about fathers. We want to talk about how the roles of fathers have evolved over the years and how much they are involved and active in bringing up the children. They have become role models, they have become mentors for the boys and for the girls, and how well they are doing this modern age. My guest this morning, I have here, yes, like I said, one was here last week. Yes, Mr. Ajiman Opompepra, broadcast journalist. Ajiman, good morning.
Morning.
See, idea where you're popular pa.
TV star.
And then my second guest is one big man, Mr. Emmanuel in Cancer Riafi. He's a retail environment manager for Colgate Palmolive Ghana and also elder with Apostolic Church Ghana. Good morning, boss.
Good
I always
morning.
call him my boss. Boss, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, it's good to have you here.
Yes, I'm happy to be here.
Yes, and happy Father's Day to you all.
Thank you so much.
Yes. So I want to find out, when you say someone is a father, what do we mean? I mean, anyone can take it. What do we mean when you say one is a father? Who is a father?
Okay. So I want to take it from a scripture.
Great.
And then in Deuteronomy chapter 6, the verse 6 and 7, and I read, and these words which I command you this day shall be in your heart, and you shall teach them diligently to your children, and shall talk of them when you sit in the house, and when you walk on the road, and when you lie down, and when you get up. Now, if you look at this scripture, particularly the verse 7, what scripture is talking about the role of the father here, I see, is that the father should be present. So he's talking about when you sit with them, when you are walking with them, when you are lying with them, when you get up with them. And in all these instances, one word I hear is being present. So if we talk about who a father is, I will say that a father is one who is able to show up and is present in the lives of their children from childhood to adult, even to adulthood, continue to be a father. So even in your presentation, you use a certain word that fathers today are more involved, and that is captured in that being present as well, moving away from just being a provider to being present in the lives of the children.
Okay. Ajiman.
Well, I think he said it, so I'll add a few. I think a father is a guide. Right? A father is a protector, and a father is a listener as well. I think in today's modern fatherhood, we're looking at adding on to beyond presence. We're looking at protection, we're looking at guidance, and we're also looking at men who actually pays attention, men who listen as well. So I think if you put it all this together, we have a good father right there.
Okay. So looking at both the emotional presence as well and the physical presence.
Exactly.
Okay. You know, now there's AI, there's technology. Do you think all these has influenced how fathers are now, change the way you are modeling, like kids are modeling you and how you are nurturing them now?
It has. Technology, it has. And technology, I think I'll talk about phones, I'll talk about computers, I'll talk about generally how the environment has changed. For me, it's in two ways. First, it has helped us to connect more with our children. And for busy fathers who travel a lot, who are out of the house a lot, you can still stay in touch, can video calls, talking to the children. And so that technology has brought us close. It doesn't matter where you are. Gone were the days when fathers, they call something trek. I mean, they go out there and that's it. And the children they're playing, they're not listening to their moms or that, because that is not. Now you're so connected. I mean, you're in a hotel and you're talking to your children, you speak to them. Sometimes I will even try to look at their homeworks, do it with them, even when I'm not there. I still try. What's your homework? What's your answer? And I'll try and I'll guide. So, but then it's also brought distant fathers as well, and we have to look at it. I mean, now you may have fathers who are probably on their phones. All their attention is not on the children.
That's the other side of it.
That's the other side of it. So it's in two ways. For me, if you want to stay in touch, technology will help you. But then it has also brought men who are gradually becoming distant, gradually focused on whatever we are using tech for, and or everything but the children.
Okay.
That is also happening, and so it depends on how you're going to balance and probably use it.
Okay.
It's a balance.
Okay.
But then more than not, it has helped.
It's
helping.
helped. It's
Yeah,
helped.
it's helping.
It's helped. No.
Yeah, so I think that what the last point he mentioned, the balance is key. So yes, technology have helped in terms of bridging the gap and then also creating more connections. The example he just gave is something I learned from one of my bosses, Igwe, where he travels a lot. Now he is with their daughters, but anytime we travel, I see him late in the night going through his phone. And it's like, what are you doing? He says, so they have to send their homework to him. He has to review it. If there are corrections, he will make notes. In the morning, they check it before they go home. So every evening, he's having that connection with them. In fact, he's the last person the kids talk to on phone before they sleep, if he's not at home.
Okay.
So he's able to, and these are things that I learned from him. So some time ago, when I had the opportunity to travel, I had to also stay connected and then do homework, even though I'm not physically present. Yes. Yeah. So those are the good stuff. But on the other side, it's also created that kind of distance sometimes, which is not very good. I know of a family where the father was sitting in the living room, the son was in the bedroom. The father needed something, he picked his phone and then send him a chat that get this. Then the son also respond.
No, this is not
in the
helpful.
same home. It's not that he's away. In the same home, and then they are chatting instead of having that normal
physical interaction.
Yes.
Yeah.
So technology should not take away that connection. I don't know. Maybe we need to do some research into this, but I think that there is some craving children have at certain point in time for fathers, and I observed that when I was young, that there were times when I see my dad once or twice in the week. He goes on Monday. He's working actually, but he goes on Monday. He comes home very late.
Okay.
And so because he is late, I get to see him only on weekends. There are times when I want to see him before I sleep, and I don't get to see him. So I remember one time I got home and my wife was like, your son was waiting to see you before he goes to bed. Then it brought back that. It's like, no, that connection, the physical presence. So yes, there's technology you can create, but sometimes you have to close from work very early so your children can see you before they sleep.
Go to bed.
Because that connection is still very important.
There's some of the stereotypes. Are there some that you want to mention? Because there's been lots over the years. I talked about seeing them as the disciplinarians. They are very strict, and then the father's job is just provide. We need money, give them money. Mommy will do the rest. Are there some that you would want to talk about?
Well, I think the big one is what you mentioned, that fathers are only, providers. That used to be, I think that's the biggest one. Discipline. It's like the not so cool, roles when you're bringing up children. Those were for fathers, and I think some of the stereotypes is that fathers are emotionally distant. It's a big stereotype that people, for some of us who, and I grew up like that, where I only heard my father when he was coming to discipline you. I don't remember the number of times we actually got to sit down and had a good laugh or anything. I mean, it was such a distant, man. I mean, I only saw him. I was afraid mostly of him, and I think that's some of the big stereotypes. I never really saw him heartily laughing,
chatting.
I always saw him reading newspapers, a whole bulk of it, reading the newspapers and all of that. And so when I had to go to him for anything, I went, very careful, even as a child, to make sure that I sort of don't step on maybe, or sometimes mom would it's like you have to check that he's in a good mood before.
You need to check, see if he's.
Yeah, you had to read the environment. That today he's all good, and before you went. And I think those are some of the stereotypes. I'm afraid it also informs the kind of upbringing today's modern men sort of typically is what you saw. And so those are some of it. Emotionally distant, discipline. Those are some of the stereotypes that I think today's men should break.
Yeah.
Should break.
Okay.
Yeah, so you know, in the past, there was that kind of situation at home. When your father comes, I'll tell him. I'll tell your dad kind
I
of
think
thing.
sometimes we have to be blamed. Or
Yeah.
or is it because you can't handle them?
I don't know, but I think that, you know, there are times when we want to play that kind of play the good side.
The good
Mothers want
cop.
to play the good
Okay,
side.
okay.
Then the dad being the
bad cop.
yeah.
Okay.
So and sometimes it creates that kind of thing. So the child sees the father as, I mean, the one. You know, there are some homes when they hear that, I mean, the father horns, everybody like scatter. You want to make sure things are in order. You want to, but it shouldn't be like that. And these are some of the stereotypes, you know, that fathers are not like caregivers. I mean, they are disciplinarians. If they have to be with the children, it's more like babysitting, you know, not necessarily offering a care to them.
A whole day care to the kids.
But
Yeah.
I'm excited when I get home and then I horn. My kids are the one who come to open the gate, and you can hear, particularly the little one, he will be jumping and shouting,
excitement, daddy's home, daddy's home, daddy's home.
Yes. So particularly when I travel and maybe I come back, the very moment you hear you are coming, there's a whole lot of screaming. Like it tells you are doing something.
Yeah.
Okay, and it should give you that motivation to do more. So we should move away from trying to be strict. It doesn't mean you shouldn't. They should know, and these are some of the things I try to do. If I have to punish you, it's something I learned from my mom, though, unfortunately, not from my dad. But it's good. You need to know why you are being punished, and accept the punishment. My mom will go like, so now that you are accepted, if I have to cane you, how many lashes should I give you?
Okay, give me the number. How many?
So
you
give the
tell
number.
me. Yeah.
Exactly. So you understand that this is the reason why I'm doing this. You understand? So if we are able to do that, it will help to break some of these stereotypes that we have. Yeah.
Okay. But for so long we've had them. We still, even now, people still think that that's how fathers are. Why do you think it's persisted for so long?
See, I think I just mentioned that most men, unfortunately, are bringing up their children the way they were brought up.
They were brought up. Okay.
And so it is almost becoming like, oh, this is how it's normal. You have a lot of men referring their children to you know, so you're lucky to get it this way. And so I see more change coming in the future as more men, you know, as the generation sort of changes, it shifts. You know, I'm seeing more changes. But then for those persistence, it's because, well, that's what I saw. And so that's how I'm going to bring you up. And that's the first thing. You know, most men are bringing children subconsciously, even not intentionally.
Not intentionally.
They
were brought up.
Okay. That's why some of these stereotypes are still persisting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's just 30 minutes at the top of the hour. I have here two fathers, Ajumana Pompe Pride and also Mr. Emmanuel in Kansariafi, discussing breaking stereotypes about fathers. We say thank you to our sponsor, Back Specialist Hospital and Fertility Center. Visit their center for all your fertility, maternal and general health concerns. Their services include IVF, IU and other fertility services, child health and pediatrics, women's health and gynae, obstetrics and maternity, general medicine, general OPD care, inpatient care, the surgical set, that's both general surgery and also plastic surgery, theater service and also laboratory and ultrasound scan services, amongst others. They are right here in Accra in Taifa. Call them on 0558 862 292 or 0592 196003. Bashali Hospital and Fertility Center, integrity and excellence in healthcare. Our phone lines have been open. You can call in now. You can drop us a WhatsApp message. You can also go on our Facebook page, drop us a message. My guest here. I mean, it could not necessarily a question. Any input, any interesting thing you want to talk about? You're a father. You want to wish your father a happy Father's Day, a father figure, wherever it is. We would love to hear from you. Now I want to find out. You know, there's this thing we always say, Bemensu. As a man, you need to suppress your emotions, whatever it is. The father is not supposed to be. Does this in any way affect you? Is it very healthy for you as fathers?
I think let's all agree on today, I mean, in the build up to Father's Day, that children don't need perfect fathers. And for me it's my mantra. They don't need me to be perfect, but they need an emotionally healthy father. A father who at this stage can even say I'm sorry to them.
Okay.
Yeah. A father who can say, I love you to the children. A father who probably can say, I'm struggling. There are times my son asks me a question, I'm like, I need to go find out about this. Because I don't want to lie to him.
You don't appear as knowing all.
No. Yes, I don't want to even appear like that. So that at times when they also need to stand up and say, I don't know, they will say, I don't know. So let's agree that you don't have to be perfect to your children. I think when men bottle things up, you see, the spiral is on the whole family. And so for me, I have learned to only be an emotionally healthy person. And for me, if you're emotionally healthy, it's a good balance of being vulnerable, even to your children. I'm sorry. And sometimes I will say I'm sorry in front of my wife if I have to.
Okay.
And they see it. You know, I say that I love you to her. You know, you understand. Sometimes I'm kind of chasing her for them, then they are looking at it. You know, my son will be, oh, come on. You know, you just.
It's necessary. We here, pa.
Also, that as they grow up, they become men who are so balanced and not, you know, very rigid. For me, I saw the opposite side. So I decided intentionally that I would do the opposite of what I saw. I have to be honest, never saw a kiss between my mom and dad before. Never.
Not you alone, bro.
So I'm intentional that, listen, I've got to do these things for them to see, just so that they'll be emotionally balanced in a healthy sort of state. And I have a son, you know, who sort of mirrors me. I mean, I can see his weaknesses, I can see his strengths. My daughter is more feisty, she's more stronger, you know. And so right now that, you know, I'm sort of bringing him up, the balance I didn't get is what I'm trying so that he can get. So men, please, you don't have to be perfect. Just be balanced, be healthy. When you have to say sorry, please say it. When you have to commend that my young, please go ahead and do it. That's all men need to do now.
Okay. Ima.
Yes, so bottling up emotions is not the right way. When you are hurting, when it's such that even when you have to be nice, you can't be nice. Like he was talking about, appreciating their good stuff, because you are so used to bottling up emotions. Where you should tell your children, I'm proud of you, you are saying it in your head and not voicing it. Because you're trying to, you know, keep stuff within you. But it's always not the best. And like you're saying, these are things perhaps you saw happening at home, so you think that it is the right way to go. So you have to show being strong before the kids, because you are the disciplinarian. You have to, you know, so even when results come in and they did not do well, there's a way you should go about it, not fight them, you know. So it's like you can talk about the bad stuff, but you can't give good commendation and all of that. But you should be able to, I'm proud of you, I love you. Then in that sense, when you want to correct them, they know that you are correcting them from a place of love and not from a place of, you know, so they then accept whatever correction you are giving them. Children also learn by observation. So if you're not able to show that kind of emotion, it affects how you treat your wife at home. They don't see that connection, they don't see that love, they don't see you sitting to have a conversation. I mean, nothing is happening. They pick all of these, and then they also grow up to become different. Like he said, you have one boy, I have two boys. So you need to know how to manage this with them. And then the little one has 4 years, we sit and have conversation. From 2, when you realize that they can talk, so you pick them from school, or you're taking them to school
today.
It's all conversation throughout. There are times that if we're not having a conversation, what is your favorite music? So you put one music on, you can then, like the little boy will say, Daddy, repeat, then he'll be you create that kind of atmosphere. You don't bottle up stuff in that moment when there is something for the child to share with you. Initially when I was talking about being present also means that creating an atmosphere where you make it possible for your children to come to you
to open up.
Exactly. But if you are not present, and then you're also not opening up, and then you are keeping stuff to yourself, you are not showing any kind of emotion at home, when they are hurting, they cannot come to you. And sometimes when they come to you, because you bottle up emotions, you only express anger. You are seen as the angry type. You are not seen as the loving type. When someone is doing something wrong to them in school, they cannot come and tell you, because they are afraid you might even blame them for what has gone wrong. So they will not be able to open up and tell you what is happening. But I try to create an atmosphere where my children should be able to tell me everything that happens, such that even when it is not in their favor, so there was a conversation in the office where one lady said that the child came back home, and then there was an issue. The teacher said, don't tell your parents. But because of the kind of relationship the father have created, the moment he go home, the teacher said we should not. You understand? So then the father can act on, because he has that trust in the father, and does not understand why you are telling me I should not tell
my parents.
That.
Do you think you are receiving the support you need from society? Because you see, what they bema there. In Banana was saying to me, it's a mothers that we need to give them attention. I mean, we've said over the years, when it's Mother's Day, it's all over the place. The programs mothers are expecting, but when it comes to Father's Day, as a society, I don't know, is it getting better? Or
definitely it is getting better. Definitely. I mean, it's not like when we were growing up. I mean, I probably didn't know anything about Father's Day for so long, but then we knew that we had to appreciate mothers and all of that. And so it's changing. Just that I think we need to push towards having more present fathers, more, celebrating fathers. And I think that the biggest role is the wives, the women. Sometimes letting the children know daddy has done this. For us men, school fees, you've given it to your wife. Maybe upkeep, you've given it to your wife, and so, the children needs their clothes, it needs to change, whatever, we give it to the women. And so
it appears like we are the ones giving them
money. Sometimes, so sometimes when you hear, go thank daddy for this, it makes you feel good. It makes the children know that
daddy's also has an input in everything.
So I think biggest one depends on today's women to also let the children know the impact of their fathers in their lives. And I think it's not enough just the children receiving. Let them know daddy did this. Let them know daddy will be there. Let them know daddy said he loves you. Something. But it's changing.
Yeah. So I just want to say that I think some unhealthy practices that sometimes happen from engagement with other couples is when mothers feel there is a certain kind of competition, in the sense that so you are not there, she has been around, but when you come, it's like, who at all has appeared? I mean, I don't get the attention from them again. They want to give you all the attention, and so she feels bad that, I mean, they are not appreciating her more. So you have those kind of, and kids grow up, and then mothers will have some kind of conversations with them, like, you are showing more affection to your father, or you are doing more of this. It is not a competition. It's a teamwork. We are in this together. So when there is a need for the children to appreciate fathers, encourage them to appreciate the fathers. Don't look at what they are doing for fathers versus what they are doing for you, but encourage them to appreciate the fathers, and all of these would help. I think we've come a long way, but it will get there. It's not as big as it is, because in the past we had bad fathers. Now we still do have them. So long as we have the two, you will not expect this to just go away, because people are going through a lot with the kind of fathers that they have. We are here talking about the good stuff and all of that, but it doesn't mean that there are people who, and we want to take this opportunity to encourage every father out there that, look, if you have not been present, if you have not shown up, if you have not been involved in the lives of your children, it is time to do so, because there's more blessing in being present for them, helping them to grow, modeling them, seeing that they are up there, than just staying back and not being present at all in their lives.
Our time is up already. Looks like Emma has given his closing comment.
Yes. Yes.
Ajuman, but I wanted to find out if there's one stereotype you want to see disappear about men. What do you think it should be?
A big one for me will be the stereotype that it's only money fathers should bring home.
Okay.
It needs to disappear.
Okay.
That's it for me. Fathers there's a lot men should also do. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Ima.
Yeah, I think you said it all, because we should move away from just being the provider, and then come out to show that we care. I mean, show the emotion, love them, have discussions with them. I grew up, I can't sit when he was alive, we couldn't sit and talk. So when I visited, mom is not around, the visit is very short.
Very short.
Because in less than 5 minutes,
You need to be out of the place.
we are done. There's nothing to talk about. Unless perhaps there is a football match.
Okay.
And then maybe he was a Kotoko fan. In fact, I intentionally became Haas fan just to do against.
Hey.
So at least he can bring some kind of conversation or something. Yes.
Yeah.
But aside that, so learn to also create that atmosphere and have conversation with your children, be it male or female. Yeah.
Thank you so much, fathers. Thank you.
welcome.
Thank you. And happy Father's Day to you. This
you.
Sunday we'll treat you well.
We appreciate that.
Nice.
And then to all fathers listening, we say happy Father's Day. To all the guys here, happy Father's Day, father figures, to everyone. Don't forget, tomorrow morning, 9:30, to be a repeat broadcast of this. Thank you to our sponsor, Bath Specialist Hospital and Fertility Center. Have a good working day and stay blessed. Bye-bye.
From infancy to adolescence, from prenatal care to safe motherhood, we discuss it all. Maternal health, vaccinations, infant nutrition, preventive care, mental, physical, and emotional wellness of both mother and baby. We talk about what truly matters here. Tune in to Sunny 88.7 FM and also on Sunny TV every Friday morning from 9:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. Also a repeat broadcast on Saturday morning from 9:30 as we bring to you the Cradle to Crayon show. Join me and my team of doctors and health experts as we answer your questions, give you expert advice, clear all myths, and also share real solutions. Remember that informed parents raise healthy children, and healthy children build a stronger future. See you.